Julie Davison from juliedavison.com. Happy September! I can't believe that it's already September, a new month. I feel like even though things have been so crazy in this world, I don't know about you guys, but time just flying by. There is so much going on in September, so I wanted to make sure that you know our new Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, aka the Boss, is available now. Just the standard size, not the mini yet, but stay tuned. I am pretty sure the mini is going to be available sometime before Christmas, but I'm not making any promises and I'm not announcing any dates. Also, don't forget to check the clearance rack. They just updated and added 50 new items. Now, I did check and quite a few things have sold out, but there are still 38 items in the clearance rack, so make sure that you check out those deals and get all the goodies before they gone, because everything is while supplies last. Today, we're going to make some projects using two stamp sets that just arrived on my doorstep today. Queen Anne's Lace and So Much Love. And these are special stamp sets. I'm going to tell you why they're so special. In just a minute, I'm just going to put the labels on these really quick, at least a couple of them, because that's how new they are. They're so new. I haven't inked them up yet. They arrived this afternoon before dinner, and I made a plan to share some projects with you, and that's about all I've done. I've just planned. So hopefully the projects turn out as good as they are in my head, because in my head they're amazing. All right, so I realized just before I went live that I forgot to give away the card that from last week. So when I get done with the live tonight, I'm going to go back and look at the last video. And last time I said to let me know what your favorite card was, and I would do a random drawing so that somebody could get a card that I made. But I forgot to do that, so I'm going to do that. And I would like to give away a card this time. But today, I have a new question for you. I would like to know, I'm going to give away two cards, and I would like to know, are you a demonstrator? So you're either a demonstrator or you're not a demonstrator. So I'm going to give away two cards. One of them is going to be to a demonstrator, and one of them is going to be to not a demonstrator. I'm always curious how many people are tuning in that are shopping at a discount for themselves already, and how many of you are just stamping enthusiasts who just love shopping and stamping. So leave me a comment and let me know. I know some of you already who are demonstrators, and some of you are on my team. So I definitely know who you are. But if you want a chance to win a card, then leave me a comment. Whether I know or not already that you're a demonstrator or not, you can just leave me a comment. And I'm going to do my best to follow the comments tonight. Sometimes it's hard to keep up while I'm stamping and working, but I'm going to do my best. If I, for some reason, miss your comment, I promise I will catch up at the end and I will go over. So if you have any questions, please leave a comment and I will answer live if I can or afterwards. All right. Yay. I'm so glad you guys are all commenting so you have a chance to win a card. I'm going to try to make 6 cards tonight. So are you ready? Let's dig in. So these are the two stamp sets that I wanted to focus on because one of the other September specials is this Get and Go starter kit promotion. And that's why I asked you if you were a demonstrator or not, because if you're not a demonstrator, there is an amazing opportunity to become a demonstrator in September. So we have this Get and Go starter kit promotion. And if you sign up to be a demonstrator in September, you get to choose $125 in product of your choice for only $99. Okay, so right there, you're saving some money. Then on top of that, you get to choose, or you get this extra bonus kit of goodness. So this is what comes in it. You get the Queen Anne's Lace stamp set, the So Much Love stamp set, you get a package of rhinestones, and you get card kits. Now, I didn't make the complete kit, but you would get a package of 8 blue cards and 8 green cards with pre-cut pieces. And the idea is that you can start right away and get together with your friends to make some cards and kick off being a demonstrator. So you get a discount on all your purchases, and you also make a little bit money when your friends place an order. So tonight I wanted to show you some cards using these stamp sets because you know what? I kind of overlooked them. They're both in the annual catalog. I didn't really give them much of a glance, but I purchased them because I wanted to tell you about the Get and Go, and I think I'm really going to like them, and I think you're going to like what I have to show you. If you're a demonstrator, don't go away, even though we're talking about the starter kit promotion. I want to give you guys some ideas with these stamp sets, so maybe you can duplicate them and share them with your own customers this month during September. So whether you're a demonstrator or not, there's lots of goodness coming in the next hour for you. And if you are a demonstrator, I hope that you are sharing this Get and Go promotion with all of your stamping friends and customers, because this is an amazing opportunity for your friends to join and get such a great deal, and also a great opportunity for you to share what you love with your friends. Now, let me break this down because this is such an amazing deal, and I think it sort of gets lost like in the flyers, even though I'm going to show you another flyer. All these little goodies, right? This is $20, $17. We got $5 for the rhinestones. We got the card kits, which are like $1 each. That's $16 for the card kits. So I broke it down. I thought, you know what? If you're thinking about getting the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, which I told you just came out September 1st, worldwide launch. If you're thinking about getting it, this is $120. So you could plug that in. You could buy the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, and my favorite $5 item is linen thread, but you could plug anything in there. So I just wanted to show you, like, if I bought this as a customer, if I bought the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine or any $125 in product, my total would be shipping and tax, and then it would come out to $149.88. Now, if I decided instead to join as a demonstrator and to purchase the demonstrator starter kit, I can still choose. I can still get the cut and emboss machine and the linen thread, plus I get the Queen Anne's lace stamp set and the So Much Love stamp set and the rhinestones and the card kits. That's over $183 for only $99. Shipping is free, plus tax, $107.91. I'm saving $41.97, and I'm getting everything I was going to get, plus a whole bunch more. Hello! It's such a crazy deal. It's so good. I'm seeing a question. Janice says, can you only get the stamp sets with this deal? So the stamp sets are available in the annual catalog. This one is on page 135 of the annual catalog. It's $17, I think. And this one is on page 53, and it is, oh gosh, I think it's $20. So $17 and $20. So you can just get these if you don't want to spend a lot of money and don't want them for free. If you want to just buy the stamp sets, yes, they are available. So if you really just love one of them or the other one, yeah, totally you can buy them. Absolutely. This one is a photopolymer stamp. So that's the clear stamps that go on the block. And then this one is the Cling Mount rubber stamp. So you saw me mounting that at the beginning of the video. That is a cling sticker, and it clings pretty well. Cling sticker, both of them, this is exactly the same block. And that's what I love about the cling and the photopolymer stamps, is that you don't need to have a whole ton of blocks. I mean, I have a whole ton of blocks. I have a whole bucket of blocks, but you don't have to, right? Like, you could just have one big block and you can use it for either stamp set. So such great opportunities. They don't take up a lot of space. Do you guys have, how many of you have wood mount stamps still? I don't keep my stamps very long, so I think there might be a few down in my stash to sell, but for the most part, I don't have any wood mount stamps anymore. They take up a lot of room, and so I'm so excited to have all my stamps be in these clear cases. And you guys know you can get the empty cases, right? You can get empty clear cases for the skinny ones, and then you can also get the empty wood mount cases, the thicker ones that held the wood mount stamps. Big Brother, Deanna, did that start again? I didn't realize all those shows had started back up again. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. Terry and Robin and Lee, you guys are saying you all have wood mount stamps still. All right, so guys, such a good deal. If you're thinking about joining, please ask me questions. I'm happy to fill you in, give you all the information that you need. If you're just ready to join, if this starter kit deal just looks so amazing, you can go to tinyurl.com/SU for Stampin' Up! SU Starter Kit. Now, this is to sign up under me. If you already have a demonstrator, go sign up under your own demonstrator. I don't want to poach anybody's customers. I'm not taking anybody, but if you're not working with a demonstrator or you're working with me already, shopping with me, right there, that's where you need to go. All right, let's dig in. I want to make some of these cards. So these card kits, Stampin' Up! Has provided so much amazing information. They have, if you sign up to be a demonstrator, you get these like flyers that show you how to make the cards and like just have some information about how to start strong in your business. And so I just wanted to show you what these cards look like, because I know that cards always look more amazing in person, right, than they do in pictures. So I want to make these cards come to life. So we're going to make all 4 of these card designs so that you can see them. I need to grab a scrap paper really quick. Hold on one second. And I also realized that I meant to get my chamois wet. Hey, someone in the kitchen can help me? So I'm going to have one of the kids help me just get this wet so I can wipe it, because we're going to do these cards and then I'm going to show you 2 other card designs using these stamp sets. All right, can you get that wet for me and wring it out real good? Thanks, darling. All right, let's start with we're going to start with this, the So Much Love stamp set. Of the 2 stamp sets, I think I'm drawn to this one more than the other. So these are the same. They're exactly the same kits, but we have 2 different designs, one with each stamp set. So let's make this green card first. And this one, I love easy cards. You guys know that I am all about easy. And so this card, all of these cards, I think really look nice and easy. So I pulled out the Misty Moonlight ink pad, because that's what Stampin' Up! Said that they used. I feel like maybe I would have used Bermuda Bay, but I'm going to go with what they did. And look at that. That's so pretty. Just really, really clean and simple. So this is going to go on the cardstock here. Now, some of these cards, we do need to cut them down a little bit. So we're going to use our paper trimmer and just trim down the cardstock. Now, if you don't have a paper trimmer yet, like, you should add that to your starter kit, because it's so essential to be able to cut your cardstock down from the big 8.5 by 11 down to the size that you need to make cards. So definitely a must-have if you're new to stamping or really getting serious into your hobby of paper crafting. You're definitely going to want to have a good paper trimmer. So here's the Stampin' Up! Paper trimmer. It has an arm out, comes with a scoring blade and a cutting blade. And we're just going to take this and cut, I'm just going to cut it like 1 inch. Now, Stampin' Up! Did not give specific measurements, so I'm making it up a little bit using the pieces from the kit. So that's going to go under there. And then for this one, we're going to go ahead and cut this down just a little bit. And there are 2 ways to cut a banner tip. You can use a punch, or you can use your scissors. So if you use your scissors right up the center and then coming from each side like that. Thank you, Miss Claire, for bringing my stamp cleaner. And then this is going to go on a card like this. I was just talking to Mom this evening before dinner. She's also a demonstrator, and she has an amazing team of sparklers up in Michigan. So hello, sparklers. Say hi if you're on right now. And so Mom was talking about how she was excited to make up these cards using different colors. And I love that idea because, well, these colors are okay, but I think this card would be so pretty in like some pinks and yellows. Like, I think you really could make some different cards using the same concept, the same layout. You guys know I love a good layout. So speaking of layouts, I do layout challenges with my team every other week. And then on the opposite weeks, I do color challenges in the Share and Connect group on Facebook. And so if you're not part of that group, you should definitely come and hang out with us over there, because there's going to be a new color challenge tomorrow. And tonight I'm going to give you a little sneak peek for the colors that are going to be in the color challenge. They're not these colors. There are some other colors, but I think you're really going to love them. Those are going to be the last two cards that I share. Okay, wasn't that quick? I love this card. So in this little special deal with the Get and Go promotion, you get a package of rhinestones. So let's add some rhinestones on here. Sharon says, can you buy scoring blades for the new trimmer? You know what? I don't know if you can get the scoring blade on its own. Let me just check really quick. Let's open up in the catalogs. The cutter's going to be back here. Okay, looking, that's Stamparatus. Did I miss it? Oh, there it is. Page 151. So it doesn't look like it. It comes with a scoring blade, and then you can get cutting blades, a multi-pack of cutting blades, but it doesn't look like you can get replacement scoring blades. But I have to say, Janice says you can. I didn't see them on there. Maybe you know something I don't, Janice? You used to be able to get scoring blades, but yeah, I don't see them on there. I've never needed to replace my scoring blade. One thing that I would suggest if you've lost your scoring blade is you can get the Take Your Pick tool, and it has so it has the needle point, and then it has the spatula, and then there's another piece that it comes with. I'm not sure where mine is right this minute, but another attachment that you just unscrew or unlock and lock in place, and that is a scoring, a stylus. So there's two different sizes there. So you could use the stylus in the track to score if you've misplaced or lost your scoring blade, but we don't have replacements. Sharon, no, who asked? Sue asked, where in Michigan is your mom? My mom lives in the Detroit area in southeast Michigan. So I try to get up there a couple times a year, and we love getting together with all the sparklers. Usually we're up there around Christmas time, and so we like to have a Christmas party. I don't know that that's going to happen this year, but this year has been a little bit different, hasn't it? But yes, we have, so I live here in Illinois, and we have demonstrators all over the place. I did a little map recently, and I looked at all the places where we had team members, and I think we were in like 30 different states. Am I thinking about that right? Like seriously, all over the United States. So you don't have to live in Michigan. You don't have to live in Illinois. You can be on our team even if you are from anywhere in the United States, including U.S. territories, right? So Puerto Rico and Guam, right? I have also had, in the past, I've had demonstrators join who are in the military and or spouses of military and who are living abroad. So that's an option as well. You can talk to me more about that if that applies to you. What do you guys think of this card? Is it cute? All right, so this is the So Much Love Granny Apple Green card. So that was with that card kit. Now we're going to use the same stamp set and make a card with the Coastal Cabana set of supplies. So we've got that, and then I don't know, both of these kits included like a big piece of Whisper White. Like I guess that would go inside. I'm kind of confused, but this is what it said it was included in the kit. So I guess you can come up with your own design and extend your kit like that. We're going to do something similar here on the Bermuda Bay. I'm still using the Misty Moonlight. I forgot the name of it. And I stamped all over the Bermuda Bay piece. And then for this one, we're going to do You Made My Day. And we're going to layer that onto the yellow. Okay, so we need our paper cutter again. Let's get this out. And for this one, we want to cut it into 4 panels. I'm not sure what sizes Stampin' Up! Used. This piece, though, is 4 inches. So I'm going to assume the panels are 1 inch. Okay, so we're going to cut those into 1-inch pieces. And I should have been better about keeping them in order, because that will make more sense when we put it on the card if it stays in order. And then we're going to cut this piece. And I'm just kind of eyeballing. Like, usually I cut things ahead of time, but when I'm cutting on a big piece like this, oh, I smeared. Well, let's measure and I'll just cut a new piece. So this is 2 inches by 1 inch. Oops. I see it. Oh my gosh, is it me? Okay, let's see if we can get a clean piece, 2 inch by 1 inch, and then I always make my layers 1/4 inch bigger. So I'm going to do 1 1/4 by 2 1/4. Okay, so oops. Why is that so much bigger? Oh, I guess that's right. It just looks like a small piece. Okay, let's move these pieces. Okay, I will share the measurements for these cards in the video description when I'm done. So if you are just really loving these simple card designs and wanting to make them at home, then you can just do that. You can probably use any stamp set that you have at home to recreate these same card layouts that are clean and simple. I don't think I told you all these colors. So we're using bright colors on these cards. These are all from the Brights Colors family. So color family. So this is Coastal Cabana is the light blue. Bermuda Bay is the darker blue. And then the green is Granny Apple Green. And then the yellow is Daffodil Delight. So these are fun. I feel like these are really like summer colors. All right, now I'm going to put these back together. It's like a puzzle. And I'm trying to space them. Did I already mess up the puzzle? You guys. Oh, jeez. Okay, I think I got it now. Puzzles are fun, right? We got a new puzzle. I was just thinking about it. We got a new puzzle like when all this started going on, like in March, and we never did put it together. I should pull that back out. Do you guys like to do puzzles? Jigsaw puzzles or word puzzles? I love logic puzzles. For a while, I was posting every Sunday. I was posting a weekend workout puzzle on the Facebook group, and I kind of got out of the habit. I need to get back to that. Okay. Oh, that's so pretty. Now on this sample here that Stampin' Up! Has designed, they put it low, but I don't want to cover up that flower, so I think I'm going to put mine high. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. I kind of feel like it could use like a little green or something, but you know what? I'm going to just respect the simple design and not add to it right now. Where did my dimensionals go? So let's... which is funny because usually like I'm the clean and simple, like I try not to add too much, but like I feel like I could put I don't know if like I feel like I could put a piece, I was gonna say string, just a strip of the granny apple green behind there. I thought that might look pretty. Let's add some rhinestones to this. Oh, I think it's not straight there. Okay. So let's do oh, you guys, look at how pretty those are. Do you love them? I really am digging these. Now, if you like something that's a little bit more involved, don't go anywhere because I do have some other things I've got planned for this stamp set. At least one other card I'm going to show you. But right now, let's use the same card kits with the other stamp set. Okay, so these two are with the So Much Love stamp set. Let's now make cards with Queen Anne's lace. So we're using the same set of pre-cut supplies. So if you join as a demonstrator and get this Get and Go bundle of goodies, you get these pre-cut cardstock bases, 8 of each. So you can get together with friends, you can get together with 7 friends, and then you guys can each make 1 of each, or you can get together with 3 friends and you could make 2 of each card, 1 with each stamp set. You can do whatever you want with them. But let's show 2 other options using the other stamp set, the Queen Anne's lace. So I'm going to set these aside. And all right, let's start with the green card again. I'm using my cheat sheet over here because I didn't make this ahead of time since my stamp set just arrived. We have the green card base, and then it looks like we're going to do the stamping on this piece, and we're going to cut some strips, it looks like, and the strips are going to go this way. So this is 1 inch, and I'm guessing I'm going to do 1 inch strips again the long way. So let's go ahead and cut those with the paper trimmer. And again, I will include the... did I mess that up? That does not look so big. Oh man. I think it's supposed to be 3/4. Yeah, 3/4 of an inch. Bop, bop, bop. Okay. Okay, don't panic, don't panic. Let's, looking for a scrap. You know what? Let's, here. Is this the same? Okay, so we need 4 3/4 of an inch by, what is this? 4 inches. Okay, so normally this would be coming all out of one piece, but since I messed it up, I had to piece it together. Okay. So 4 strips, 1 yellow strip. Set this aside. Let's glue these down. I love like the pop of color, you know, with the 1 yellow strip. That's a fun way to make something stick out. Now you notice this is an odd number, right? We have 4 blue and 1 yellow, so we have 5 strips to make up the background of our card. And whenever we do things on our cards, we like to do odd numbers. It's just more pleasing to the eye. Oops. Okay, next is the yellow. Hopefully I'm guessing on the spacing correctly. Susan says her whole life is a puzzle. Feels like that sometimes, doesn't it? All right, my spacing is a little off, so I'm gonna do a little pickup. See, it would not be a Julie video if I didn't take the card apart. If you've been watching me, you know I'm always second guessing or taking apart and putting back together. So when I put my adhesive down, I don't push too hard. If you use too much adhesive and push down really hard, you may not be able to peel it up and rearrange. but I try to be flexible like that. Welcome to Julie Live. That's right. Okay, that's the background, and then this is going to go over the top. So we're going to do some stamping, and we're using this Queen Anne's lace stamp set. So here is the outline of the Queen Anne's lace, and I struggle with this. First of all, I want to say I have a black thumb. I don't know much about flowers, but I always thought Queen Anne's lace was white. Is there other colors of the Queen Anne's lace besides white? Maybe you guys know more than I do. Leave a comment. Maybe you're aware. I haven't been very good about doing my walks, but on my walking path, there is a lot of Queen Anne's lace that grows. I didn't stamp that over far enough. I think I can make it work. And it's always white. I've never seen, Diana says white or off-white. Yeah, Jill, I've never seen any other colors either. So, I have a hard time sometimes, like, stamping, like the card I'm going to make at the end here. What am I looking for? My dimensionals. The card I'm going to make at the end, like, I'm sort of taking some, poetic license and artistic license, rather, and making it a different color because, I don't know. Maybe there's a flower that looks similar that has a different color. Anyway, don't be mad if I'm not stamping correct nature, as seen in nature kind of colors. All right, we're gonna add some rhinestones. Rhinestones are one of my favorite embellishments. I feel like there's always room for rhinestones. Okay, Eve says it can also be a lemony yellow. That's really nice. Okay, and Nancy looked it up. Wikipedia says white. Sharon says white. So white, off-white, lemony yellow. I guess that kind of just depends on your, sometimes just how you see color, right? Like we all see color a little bit differently. Okay, so this was the same. I just want to point out and show you. These were the same card supplies, but we made two different cards. So I love that it doesn't, like, you know, you can make different things with the same supplies. So which of these two cards do you like better? I'm laughing because Robin says Stampin' Up! Doesn't know their flowers. Sometimes I think you're right. I think sometimes the artists who create the samples in the catalog don't always get the colors right. Oh, thank you. Kathy says your cards are always or look so easy and so pretty. Well, I can't take credit for these designs because Stampin' Up! Designed these cards. I'm just making them. But this is why I wanted to make them and show you, because I feel like sometimes pictures don't do it justice, right? Like, look at that. It really comes to life when you see it in person. Absolutely. Okay, one more card to go. Now we're going to use the Queen Anne's lace, and we're going to make a card with the blue card kit. And this shows off what I really love about the Queen Anne's lace stamp set. And that is that this is a two-step stamp set. So we have, I'm using Misty Moonlight again, because that's what Stampin' Up! Has used on all their samples. And we're going to stamp the, they kind of went off the edge a little bit. You know, I don't think we have to go totally off the edge. Okay, so two-step stamps, you have an outline, and then you have a solid stamp to color inside. And here's where, don't get mad at me, guys, because the card shows colored flowers. And I know Queen Anne's lace is white, but we're just going to go with it. And we're going to make, different color flowers, okay? I picked out Coastal Cabana because that is the color card base. And so we're going to stamp two-step. This is going to go right over the outline image. How did I do? Nah, I did okay. No, I think I did okay. So this is going to layer onto this piece. They've kind of got it like over to the side, like that a little bit. Again, I don't always know about their designs, but I'm just going to trust that it's going to look awesome. And this is going to go on the card base. Now, these are very simple stamping cards, and you could dress them up by doing some embossing folders, using some dies, using some punches, but I'm just going to keep them really super simple and dress up with the rhinestones. So let's put this down. I am using some dimensionals to give it a little pop, and then we're going to use the paper cutter. This is the last piece in the card kit, and I'm just going to cut a 1/2 inch. Where's our stamp? Let's see. Thanks. Here's a secret with the photopolymer stamps, is that you can use the index to figure out how big of a piece you need. So like here's a 1/2 inch. That's too small. I think I need 3/4. So I can line it up and gauge how big to cut it there. So let's stamp that thanks. And this is too big, but it'll work. Yeah, Eve, you're right. White flowers would not show up on the white cardstock. I can't see the rest of your comments, but that makes me think like it could be really fun to do white flowers on crumb cake cardstock. Wouldn't that be really pretty? For this one, I'm just going to do an angle, and then I'm going to use some dimensionals to put it on the card in the corner. And the last thing is the rhinestones. You just cannot go wrong with rhinestones. Oh, I love it! You know, I hate to even say this, but I was really not sure about these cards. Like, when I cut them and I was looking at the flyer, I thought, these are really boring. But you know what? They really come to life in person. I hope that you can see on camera how much they come to life and how beautiful they are. Even though they are very simple cards, they really are just so pretty. Oh, heat emboss on the black. Yes, that would be pretty too, Faith, with to bring out the white flowers. You guys are right. Okay, so again, green card and green card. Both of these use the same. They use the same card pieces from the same card kit, and you get two different, totally different cards. So did I ask on the last one? This or that? Which one do you guys like better? Which green card do you prefer? Do you like the So Much Love card or the Queen Anne's Lace card? So this or that, and then I guess maybe we'll make it a combination. Like, which combination of cards do you like? Because we could do this or that, or this or that, or this or that. And have I changed your mind on any of these stamp sets? Are you kind of giving a new look at these stamp sets? Maybe you didn't think you wanted them before, and now you're seeing how cute they are. Both. Yes. Yes, 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 Cynthia. I can't talk. All right, let me see. You guys are saying, I'm seeing a lot of Queen Anne's lace. Becky likes the Queen Anne's lace, and Margie and Diana. Janice, the cards are really simple but look great. Yes, I think so too. Oh my gosh, a lot of you are saying Queen Anne's lace. I was kind of surprised because I think I lean towards the top, like I said, with the So Much Love. I think I just like that style of flower. And I love the idea of not having to color it, because you guys know I don't love to color. How about this for a segue, though? We're going to do some coloring with this next card. We're going to use the So Much Love, and we're going to do some coloring on a card. I feel like this is really sloppy. I'm just going to flip it over so we have a little bit more of a clean base. Now, I had Claire get my chamois wet so I could clean these stamps and use some different ink. So I'm just going to take a quick second to do that. You guys know, I don't need to tell you that when you're done with your stamps, you got to clean them up. You can't put them away wet. I used to tell this story all the time. One time my friend's husband borrowed her stamps and he didn't know, he didn't know he had to clean them. He didn't really know what he was doing, but he made her a card and then he just put the stamps away and they were still wet. And she got the stamp out, like, I don't know, a month later, and like the ink was still kind of like wet and messy. Like our ink, it does dry quickly, but on the block, it just still, I guess it maybe in a case, it still maintains some of that moisture. That was so long ago. Okay, so chamois, we'll get those all cleaned up. Now, I did not make these cards ahead of time. So this is just me figuring it out as I go. Are you ready? So, I saw this card in the catalog using the So Much Love stamp set. This is the only sample actually in the catalog. And so I wanted to copy the idea of this card. And so I prepared some pieces to put the card together. So the plan is this is going to go on the inside, and then on the front we're going to do this kind of layer. I cut one of the stitched rectangles. We're going to have some words, and then like this needs to tie around here. So hopefully this comes together like it is in my head. We're going to stamp the flowers and color them and cut them out and put them on the card. So there's this piece. We're coming together a little bit already. We're gonna stamp in Memento Black, and we're gonna use Stampin' Blends to color. I'm gonna flip this over. I think I need to re-ink my Memento. Oh, what a perfect image. Okay, oops, I just dropped. Okay, so the colors I picked out are Calypso Coral, light and dark, and then I wanted to use Mint Macaron, but I didn't have a Mint Macaron Stampin' Blend. Do they make Mint Macaron Stampin' Blends? You guys know I don't love to color, so I don't have a huge collection of Stampin' Blends. But I do love Mint Macaron. It's one of my favorite colors, so I feel like if there was one, I would have it. Right? But maybe they just added it and I'm not aware. I'm sure someone's going to be all over it and going to tell me whether or not there's a Mint Macaron. So I am using Just Jade, which is a new in color, but the light Just Jade, I think, is pretty close to Mint Macaron. So I thought I would just substitute that. You know what? It's hard to talk and color at the same time. All right, thank you, Cynthia. Cynthia says, yes, they come in blends, and she just got hers today. So I'm going to have to add that to my next order and get some mint macaron stamping blends so that I have them next time. I love how smooth the Stampin' Blends are. Like when you are coloring, it blends in really nicely. You don't get those marker lines like you do coloring with regular markers. I feel like it's hard to color on camera. So if I'm a little sloppy, you'll forgive me, right? Now, I like the lighter color. That's why I picked this one, but I'm just going to go back with the dark and just like add a little color along the leaf veins, just because that's kind of the awesome thing about the blends, is having different shades to your colors. My daughter just walked in from basketball and she said, shh. The kids know. Thursday nights are stamp therapy nights. Hi, Lise. She heard me. Okay, I did all the leaves. Now it's time for the flowers. Yes, Eve. The alcohol in the marker makes for that smooth look, that smooth blend. Sometimes with the Stampin' Blends, I do the darker color first and then blend it in with the lighter. And then sometimes I do the light and then add the dark and then blend again with the light. So there's lots of ways. I don't think that there's a wrong way. And I do feel like I'm going fast because I hate coloring and I'm on camera. So you guys can take your time and really make gorgeous cards and color. Do you find coloring? These are Stampin' Blends. They're alcohol markers by Stampin' Up. So they come in a duo, a 2-pack, where you get a dark and a light. I'm using Just Jade and Calypso Coral. I forgot what I was saying. Oh, do you guys like to color? This is really dark. I'm definitely gonna have to blend. I should have started with this, the darker, and then blended. I'm probably making you all cringe. All of you who love to color are dying right now. That's not the way to do it. Really, like, slow and methodical. That's the way to do it. That's the way to blend. Let's see if I can blend these sharp lines and save my flower. On a big flower like this, it's probably best to work in sections and color one section and then color the next so that you can blend a little better. Okay, so it's not the best coloring job, I know, guys, but I'm gonna cut it out. I really should have done this part earlier so I could do a magic of TV and whip it out and be done. But I didn't have time since it just arrived today. Did anybody else get Happy Meal today? Did anybody else get a package from Stampin' Up? It does feel like Christmas when that box comes, doesn't it? Did anybody order from the clearance rack? Like, what kind of deals did you guys get? I ordered really early, so there were some card kits in there. I was really excited to pick up some of those. But they also had, and they're still in there, there's some clearance rack card stock. Some of the retired in colors. So if you like those colors, Lovely Lipstick, Blueberry Bushel, Emerald Envy, there's still some cardstock in the clearance rack, so check it out. I checked right before I came on, and there's still 38 different things in the clearance rack. So even though there were more, there's still a lot of deals left. Punches, embossing folders. I don't know if there's any designer paper left. Ribbon, brusho, and the crystals. If you were thinking about getting those and never did, you should get some of the brusho crystals or the pigment sprinkles. I posted some projects in a video earlier today on Facebook, and those are just really, really fun. Deanna, I know you're watching Big Brother, but you need to get your brusho out, man. I don't know why you haven't used it. I'm going to challenge you, Deanna. Challenge you to use that brusho and at least make a background, even if you don't put it on a card right away. Just play with it. Myrtle says she got a lot of sequins and cardstock. Yeah. Oh, you guys, yes, I'm so excited. I just looked at the comments, and a lot of you were talking about the deals that you got on the clearance rack. I'm so glad that you took advantage of those deals. And I feel like this is taking forever. We're almost done, and this card is going to be so amazing. It's worth the pain of watching me cut this out. I hope you'll find it worth it. Okay. Whew. You know what this card could use? I know you guys are already thinking it. It could totally use some Wink of Stella, don't you think? Let's get it out. Wink of Stella. It just needs a little... I think I need a new one. Oh, this is a new one. Okay. I gotta take the ring off. When you first get a Wink of Stella, it has a ring that keeps the that little black thing that comes out. It keeps it from going down into the base so that it doesn't spill and get messy. So you have to take this out, and you don't need to put that back in. After you take it out, then it's good. Then you give a little push on the sides to get the wink. Oh, yep, get the Wink of Stella going. It's kind of off camera down here, but there's a big blob. So at first it can come out as a big blob. So you just need to be careful that it's not on your project the first time that you get your Wink of Stella going. Am I going here? Yeah. Okay, in hindsight, I would have added a little yellow to the center of this flower. I didn't do it justice in the coloring department. I know that you guys can do so much better than I did. Okay, but holy macaroni! Look! It's so pretty! Okay, we are going to put, we're going to do, Calypso Coral. What do I need? Blackberry Bliss. Grabbing my ink pads. We're going to do, a Calypso Coral flower on the inside. And then on the outside, we're going to do our layers. Okay, now this is Petal Pink, and I embossed it with the Ornate Floral embossing folder. I thought that was a really pretty one. It's from the annual catalog. And then we're going to put this on because it's got the, we've got dimension here, we've got the ribbon. We're going to use Stampin' Dimensionals to put this on. Oh, Gloria, thank you. She says she loves my coloring. I don't, but I'm glad you do. No, I don't think it's terrible. I think if I took my time and colored it a little more patiently, that I would like it better. Okay, now I'm trying to case this card over here. So I'm going to stick it out a little bit from the pink. And then this is going to go on with dimensionals as well. This cardstock is so wet from the Stampin' Blends and also from the Wink of Stella. So if you, a good cardstock to use if you're going to do the coloring is the thick Whisper White cardstock or the shimmer cardstock. Those are good options for coloring. I wanted to angle my unfinished edge here, so I angled a little bit more than was done on here. And then we're going to put the sentiment. Oh, you know, they did like some I already put it down. Well, let's try this. They used the polka dots here, and they did a little polka dotting on that. So let's just add some polka dots really quick and see. Hopefully we won't mess it up, but if we do, we're going to cover it up with the words anyway, right? I love how the polka dots kind of reflect the dots in the ribbon. And then we're going to do the Here For You. I'm using Blackberry Bliss ink because that's, oh, I need to really re-ink this because that's the color of the card base. So just kind of bringing that color in. Do a little baby banner. That's gonna come in like that. You know what? Let's I have a backup piece because I'm not thinking I like the way that it was going. It was too short. Okay. So we, like right here. Does that look good? Do you like? Yes! I'm going to cover up my boo-boo. And then nobody will know. Okay. We are almost done with this card. This card has some nice big gems over here. Man, that whole thing is supposed to be down farther. Whoa, buckle up, guys. It's coming up. Okay, see? A very gentle tug. And I want it to come down a little farther. Yeah, it was up here, and I want it to be down there. Okay. We're gonna put it back down, and then we're gonna add some rhinestones because that's what we were using. That's already what we have in our little, in our kit. So back on just where we want it to go. The comments are just catching up with me taking it apart. That's right. Okay, now we can space our gems. And we've got room up here for that. I'm going to do 3 up top and 2 on the bottom for a total of 5, right? As long as we have the odd number, I think we're okay. Yes? No? Oh, that did turn out so nice. Okay, so again, here is my inspiration. This is right from the catalog. So I was inspired by the catalog card, but I used my own colors and kind of made it my own using that So Much Love stamp set. All right, guys, I said there was going to be a sneak peek. These are the challenge colors. So if you follow the color challenges that I post in the Share and Connect Facebook group, these are the colors that you're going to be challenged to use. Blackberry Bliss, Petal Pink, Calypso Coral, and Mint Macaron. So this is your inspiration. Although my inspiration for these colors came from a bouquet of flowers that I saw at the store. I'll share that picture tomorrow of the flowers that inspired me. And then I'll also make sure to post this picture so that if you're using these colors and doing the challenge, that you'll be inspired as well. So let's use those same colors and make a card with the Queen Anne's Lace stamp set. So those were the 2 stamp sets that we're focusing on. And so I wanted to make sure to use them both in creating an alternative project besides the ones that we made from the kit. So Queen Anne's Lace, we're going to use this card. I've got the same colors here, Blackberry Bliss, and then we're going to use Calypso Coral. I used the ornate floral 3D embossing folder again. So these cards are using similar colors and similar pieces. Now, I forgot to cut one, but we definitely want to stamp on the inside as well. So let's get out the Blackberry Bliss ink, and we're going to stamp. So this is just going to be for the inside. Do you guys stamp your insides? I'm trying to be better about doing that. So that's going to go inside the card. And then this is going to go, what a messy stamp. This is going to go on the white piece. And I know we talked about Queen Anne's Lace not being in other colors, but I'm doing it anyway. Please forgive me. This is Petal Pink, so at least it's a light color, right? Just like Queen Anne's Laces. What do we say? Also maybe off-white or lemony yellow. This is a pink, but maybe close enough to being a light color. And then that is going to layer onto this. So let's get those glued down. And this is a very similar layout to the one that I just challenged my team to. Like I said, I do a layout challenge with my team every other week and a color challenge on the Share and Connect group every other week. So this is the color challenge for the coming week with the layout challenge that I gave my team last week. Oh, stay on there. And so that's going to go on here. And then I want to incorporate some of the mint macaron. And then for the sentiment, I was trying to decide, you guys can help me, between white circle or the petal pink circle. So we're going to stamp, I'll stamp them both, and then we can hold them up and we can see what we like. Okay, so hello, oh, let's try the other side. Hello, friend. I love this font. This is a great font. Okay, hello, friend on white and hello, friend on petal pink. This is so dark. Oh, I feel like I need to try again. But I'm out of sides. I'm going to take my scrap piece. This is a 1.5 inch circle punch. And I'm just going to try that one more time and see if I can get a nice darker image. Okay, and let's cut this down a little. I think it's too long. This pretty ribbon is from the Gilded Autumn suite in the mini catalog. It comes with this mint macaron color, and then it comes with I think a gold twine, right? So we've got two options. We've got the white, or we've got the pink. I'm trying to decide where to put it. Hold on. Whoa. I want to move it over a little bit more so that I can put it on the right side, because we've got this empty space that just needs to be worked with a little more. So let's redo. This is, you know, it's funny because normally when I'm designing cards, I just don't stick it down. I don't stick it down right away. And so when I change my mind, I don't have to tear it up because it's not stuck down. I'll design a card and then I'll just set it aside until I decide that I like it. And sometimes that's a couple hours later. Sometimes it's the next day before I actually glue it down. Okay, that's a little better. So let me see what you guys have said. I see Janice and Carmen and Kathy and Janet and Eve and Robin. Cynthia says, how many team members do you have? 125 team members. 52 of them are directly under me, and then the other team members are under them. So we have 3 levels with Stampin' Up. The people I directly recruit, and then the people they recruit, and the people that they have joined their team. So we have a huge team all across the United States, and yeah, I haven't met most of them. I would say, like, I probably have not met in person 3/4 of my team, but we connect on Facebook and we have such an awesome active group that I feel like I know these people even though I've never met them. I'm just scrolling back up and saw Marsha's comment. She says, in a COVID world, flowers can be any color you want. I love it. Okay, it looks like I'm seeing lots of pink. Pink, 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 pink. Winona says purple. I don't think you'd be able to see a purple circle. I suppose I could emboss, but I think since the card base is purple, I'm going to stick with the pink. Okay, like almost all of you are saying pink. Layer with the larger pink behind the white. I thought about that. Is that just too much white though? Shall we try and see what a larger circle looks like? That does require digging for cardstock though. It's too big. Don't you think that's too big? It's clunky. I think we'll just do the pink circle. So this ribbon is bulky, so we're definitely going to want some dimensionals to put the circle on the card. Purple everything all the time. What is your favorite Stampin' Up! Purple, Winona? Do you like lighter purples like Purple Posy or dark purples like Blackberry Bliss? Okay, of course, the final finishing touch is going to be some rhinestones because why not? It's like Jell-O. There's always room for rhinestones. Now, these don't come off very well. When you decide you don't like where you put them and you want to get a different one, you're going to have to just get a different one because the glue dots are not really repositionable very well. All right, there's our finished card. Something a little different with the Queen Anne's lace. Let's bring them in so you can see them together. So 2 different cards using the same colors with our special featured stamp sets today, the So Much Love and Queen Anne's Lace. Let's review. I like reviewing. So today we made 6 cards. We made some with these card kits. We used the greens and the blues and the yellow. And you can see how different the cards look like in different colors, like the stamp sets. I think that we really showed it all off really beautifully. Oops, I have a little low battery. Let's just close that. We must be on for a really long time. Oh, sorry about all the moving. All right, well, that wraps it up for me today. But if you were joining late, make sure that you leave a comment about whether or not you're a demonstrator, because tonight, as soon as I'm done and put my feet up, I'm going to go through the comments and I'm going to put your name into one of 2 drawings. Either you're a demonstrator and I'll put you in that drawing, or you're not a demonstrator and I'll put you in that drawing. And I'm going to draw one from the demonstrator and one from the not demonstrator to receive one of the cards that I made tonight. So if you would like to be entered in the drawing, leave a comment and let me know, are you a demonstrator or not? And if you're not, you might consider the Get and Go promotion. Tonight I showed you lots of ideas using the Queen Anne's Lace stamp set and the So Much Love stamp set. So if you sign up to be a demonstrator and join my team in September, you'll get those 2 stamp sets for free. A package of rhinestones, which we gave a very good workout today. Where did my rhinestones go? A package of rhinestones and card kits to make 8 each of a green or a blue card design. And then you also get to choose $125 in product of your choice. Maybe that's the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine with linen thread to round it out. If you choose that or other, whatever you want, $125, a total product value of $183, but the starter kit only costs $99. Shipping is free, and with sales tax, you're going to save almost $42. If you're ready to join the Jubilant Stampers team, we have a virtual meeting coming up on this Saturday morning, and I'd love to have you join us. We're going to do an exclusive mystery stamping card that I won't do on any other group. So make sure, if you are on my team, that you tune in on Saturday morning for our virtual meeting to do some stamping. And if you're not on my team yet and you're not working with another demonstrator, I would love for you to join my team tonight, tomorrow, anytime this month, anytime at all. You can do that at tinyurl.com/SU starter kit. SU, of course, is for Stampin' Up. If you have any questions, leave a comment on this video. I'll be happy to answer. I have some FAQs on my blog as well. If you just want to poke over there, you can go to juliedavison.com, and there's a tab at the top that says join for $99. So I've got a whole page of information answering any question you could possibly have about this awesome deal and this awesome opportunity. Thank you for tuning in tonight for Thursday Night Stamp Therapy. I hope you enjoyed the cards that I shared with you. I will share the measurements, so check back to the video description if you're wanting to remake any of these at home. Have a great night and a great weekend, and I'll catch you next time. Bye!